Shalom. There's a lot of talk about the New World Order. Sounds pretty scary. A lot of conspiracy people think there might be a coming New World Order. What do you think about this? The truth is, in this week's Torah portion, Parashat Bo, we read about a New World Order, which already exists and actually was the idea of the God of Israel. So, like a lot of conspiracy theorists, people think everything is about the Jews. And here's what the Torah tells us in chapter 12 of Parashat Bo. We read about Rosh Chodesh, the new moon, the new month of Nisan, first commandment that the people of Israel were given as a nation while yet in Egypt. And we read, Hashem said to Moshe and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying, "This month shall be for you the head of the months. It shall be for you the first of the months of the year. HaChodesh hazeh lachem rosh hachodashim, rishon hu lachem lechodshei hashana." So, you know that from the time of Israel's miraculous exodus from Egypt, there was a total chidush, a new dimension, a new total comprehension of creation, which this verse is really alluding to. A new order literally came into creation with the inception of the concept of the months beginning with Nisan. And in giving the mitzvah, the commandment of Rosh Chodesh to Israel, God essentially was lifting Israel above the realm of the confines of nature and really giving Israel the ability to transcend time. And thus the month of Nisan, according to this new world order, according to this new arrangement, would now begin the year. So actually, the world was created in Tishrei. That's only the beginning of the year in its natural arrangement, whereas in Nisan, this new order of creation through a separate level of divine providence was put into motion. And that's the level of Israel's relationship with the Torah and the commandments. And really, what it all starts with is our understanding of the Jewish people in this world. We look back to Abraham and Sarah and realize first they were barren, and then they miraculously gave birth at a very advanced age. They gave birth to Yitzchak. Yitzchak, who was brought to the altar. Yitzchak, who really, future tense of laughter, his name really conveys this idea of being in a place in this world that defies comprehension. And Yitzchak was born on Passover, in the month of Nisan. And how fitting, because Yitzchak makes no sense. The existence of the Jewish people according to the natural order of our comprehension of how the world works. How did we come from Abraham and Sarah? But the natural order of what we expect and what we think are the rules, they were all voided in Egypt. And the new level of how God runs the world and the miraculous delivery of Israel by Hashem from Egypt, that happened in Nisan, and that showed the world that while we were used to understanding God's relationship with the universe through the emissary of nature, that no longer is the case. And we look again at that verse. Hashem said to Moshe and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying, "This month shall be for you the head of the months. It shall be for you the first of the months of the year." And we realize that the verse seems to be repetitious. Isn't it saying the same thing twice? It's the head of the months and it's the first of the months. It's the head of the months for you and it's also the first of the months for you. And we know that every word of the Torah is perfect. We know that the Torah is also very economical and doesn't waste words. So what is the lesson and the message of this double language? And really, when we ponder, we understand that there is a difference between the head and the first. Because when something is called the first, it's merely chronological. It's an issue of order. So the first is followed by others and joined by others, and all are equal. Just like a few people can enter into a room at once, and the first one who entered is called the first, and all those who follow may be equal in stature, but he's still the first. But when you say the head, as in the body has a head, the head is the top and superior to the rest, and so too, this is the first month, the head of the months. The month of your Exodus, God tells us, that shall be the head of the months for you, because this is the time representative of this new portal of understanding and consciousness and our relationship to the divine, which opened up for the people of Israel at the time of the Exodus from Egypt. And it is now this state of supernature, where Hashem is manifesting himself through his relationship as he gave to Israel their new conception of time. This is now the reality, and it's no longer a question of what can be expected and what makes sense and how the world appears to work, but it's actually the revelation, the highest level of how things really work. This month shall be for you the head of all months.